Broncos in Denver. Biggest game played in Denver
all game long.
And then Rex, look at Sean Payton.
Ooh, Sean, hey. I don't understand that one, but, I mean, it's good lick right there. It's worth the 15.
Okay, so that sets up this. 2nd and goal, Broncos at the 4. They're going to punch it in. The Broncos, D. Wood, have a 13-6 lead on the long-time division champ.
This is what the Broncos do. They want to be physical at the line of scrimmage, run the football, play really good defense.
They were, but the Chiefs weren't going away yet. Tyquan Thornton is down there.
Finally, it took about 35-plus minutes for a big play. It's man-to-man. They were going to challenge somebody outside of their stars to beat them, Denver, defensively. They find a way to get the big completion.
And then Kareem Hunt punches it in. They only had 13 rushing attempts in this game, by the way, if you don't include Mahomes.
Repeat, Greeny.
But
repeat.
Kareem Hunt touchdown ties it at 13. Now, here we go. 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Old, reliable Travis Kelce, 9 catches, 91 yards, and they're not going to get him.
Won't lie. Felt like this was the backbreaker. This is the vintage shallow. He catches, knows that defender Hufanga's going to be driving from that backside, slips underneath. Massive play for this Chiefs offense, and it felt like this was going to be the one play that put him over the top.
Yeah, Kelce's 84th touchdown, all-time team record, extra point block, so it's a 3-point game. Now we're tied at 19, and Mahomes is taken down.
Only time they brought pressure all game long.
And it worked. 2 minutes left in the 4th, still tied. 3rd and 15. Rex, how about your guy Bo Nix?
Bo Nix, man, I mean, much maligned, in my opinion, because I don't think he throws well from the pocket until he needs to.
And
boom.
Huge moment there, and then a huge one to Franklin.
This goes back to college connection. Both Bo Nix and Franklin at Oregon. The corner route is being played with outside leverage. He has to throw it on the inside shoulder. Outstanding recognition, quarterback to wide receiver, of understanding what the defense is doing.
And so Denver could just let it tick down and let Will Lutz officially change the paradigm in the AFC West. For the first time in a decade, the division belongs to Denver.
I think we're really talented. We got a lot of great players. It's just about being more consistent, and I think it starts with me. There's times where I'm firing and I'm throwing the ball and we're moving the ball down the field at ease, but at the same time, there's times where we go in spurts where I miss throw like I did, or a protection call, or whatever that is, and so it's just about being more consistent. That's what this league is, and we haven't been consistent enough to win football games, but it starts with me.
Number 1 takeaway, Damian Woody.
I think the aura is gone in Kansas City. I really do. I think this is a team where, it's kind of like, New England from the past, where in New England, you used to half the battle was mental going up against that team. But I think now these teams, team going into this game is like, the hell with Kansas City. We saw last year they won a bunch of one-score games on their way to Super Bowl and then getting shellacked by the Philadelphia Eagles. Guess what? This year, they're 0 for 5 in one-score games. They're not able to finish these type of games. I don't think teams are scared of the Kansas City Chiefs anymore. They don't create explosive play. They got all their guys. All that we've been talking about, getting Rashid Rice back, Hollywood Brown, Xavier Ward, all these guys. They still can't create explosive plays, still can't protect Patrick Mahomes. That Denver Broncos team, in particular that defense, got after his behind.
So you said the aura is over, right?
Yeah.
I think it was over last year. I really do. But the respect is always there, and they found ways to win. You hit it right on the head. 0-5. Remember when I said, style points matter, knocking people out? It matters. Right now, they're not knocking people out anymore. But I'm going to tell you, the thing that, to me, this play right here, Greeny, this pass right here, told me all I needed to know about Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos, what they think of your vaunted Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody in the world knows they're going to run the ball. Nah, we'll just go ahead and take our shot. A 7 route, which is hard as heck to complete in this. They're like, we got no respect for you. We're going to get it. And this play right here, 3rd and whatever, to bring the corner off of that. Nobody wants to blitz Patrick Mahomes. Oh, yeah? We don't care. You know why? We're not worried about you. We're going to play to us. We're missing 2 of our best defensive players. We could care less. We are the better team. We're taking the division. And guess what? In our opinion, we don't have to lose to you ever again.
And guess what? Patrick Surtain, Defensive Player of the Year, not in the lineup. Alex Singleton, their leading tackler, not in the lineup. And they still slowed down the Chiefs. And this was a game, Jim Nance had a great point at the end of the game. On the field goal, they missed a 35-yard field goal against Kansas City last year in Kansas City that cost them the game. It got blocked. This time, they moved it over to the center of the field. They got the 35-yard field goal. It showed you that from last year, Denver's taken another step up. Kansas City hasn't. And guess what? The Chiefs have won 9 straight division titles. Newsflash. The streak is over.
Yeah, it's going to end.
They're not going to win this year.
One other thing I want to mention. When Sean Payton took this job, all right, was he scared of Andy Reid? He could have gone anywhere. No, he's like, nah, I'll go against the best. All right, why? He had a vision for this football team. This is what it was going to look like. And it started with building a tremendous defense. I already had a good one from Vic Fangio. Everything, the pieces were already in place. He just added to it. And to me right now, when you walk into a stadium knowing you have the best unit on the field and that's your defense, you don't care who the hell you play.
So, look, no one had a better day in the NFL than Denver did yesterday. They beat Kansas City. They basically put away the longtime division champs, and the Chargers got shellacked on the road at Jacksonville. So the Broncos, right now, if the season ended, they would be the 1 seed in the AFC. Give them all the credit in the world. They deserve it. I have a question about Kansas City. Because 3 or 4 weeks ago, I'm sitting in this exact same spot, and I've got people telling me, Rashee Rice is back. This is the most explosive they've been since they had Tyreek Hill. They're going to go on a run. Vegas has them as the favorites to win the Super Bowl again. Going to be vintage Patrick and all that stuff. How has that gone away this quickly? What happened?
Well, Rashee Rice was in many ways a no-show yesterday. And what Denver did really on money downs, those third downs defensively said, we're going to double Kelsey, we're going to double Xavier Worthy, we're going to force somebody else to beat us. And the reality was they couldn't. This is the first 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 of the game. Watch how they double those 2 players. So you're packing the inside, Kelsey in the middle of the field, Worthy up top, nobody. And the only chance is the go route down the right sideline one-on-one. 3rd and 3 down in the red zone. Kelsey up top, Worthy. Watch how the defense double teams those 2 players. I'm surprised Patrick doesn't get to Rashee Rice, but there's really no option to throw the football to there. And then what it does is the coverage allows the rush to continue to chase. 3rd and 10, this is the one that Rex was talking about. This is the only time Denver did it. And once Patrick kicks, walks to the line of scrimmage and communicates, now the defense knows because they're at home, the next time Patrick leg kicks, the ball has to get snapped. No dummy cadence anymore. This allows the nickel defender to time up the pressure. You can't change the blitz ever again or the protection ever again, and that leads to that huge sack. So the reality was, and you said 16 runs?
They had a total of 13 carries.
13 carries.
Outside of Patrick Mahomes.
So Denver, like often happens, Kansas City, you're not going to run it. And you can't and you won't when it matters the most. And then 2, Travis Kelce's not going to beat us. Xavier Worthy's not going to beat us. Somebody else is going to have to, and no one did. It's
a time of change in the AFC, right? We're seeing an absolute changing of the guard here. In that division, Denver has taken it by the throat, and they're running it. We're seeing what New England has done. Josh Allen had to be, and we're going to get to all those highlights as we continue, had to be almost unprecedentedly great to sneak out a win yesterday. The AFC, top of the AFC is weird.
Well, listen, Denver's already beaten both teams in the Super Bowl last year, Kansas City and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
And the top of that conference right now. You would look at the 3 best teams being New England, Denver, and Indianapolis in no particular order.
Ask yourself this, honest question. What quarterback right now is more clutch than Bo Nix?
He's playing great in the 4th quarters. He hasn't been by anywhere near the best quarterback, obviously,
I didn't say
for the previous
who's been
3.
more clutch.
No, they find ways to win games late. Look at the divisional race. 77% chance the Broncos win that division. Chargers are